Made it to the lead, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Blap, slap, what do that mean? It mean that bang it. Have my hand out, let me hang it. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face second down. From the gun, Jackson. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. Brought in, inside the 20. He does it, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Allen comes out throwing. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming here. Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at App State, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Raymond on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air, it's Allen after the pick. Buying some time right. Able to hit Tanyan, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd and 8. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Bill.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They run it from the gun with Penny. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down throw for Allen. This one's caught. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. Buying some time left. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens threatening to run away with it already. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Back now, pressure on its way. That's incomplete left side.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen. Escapes the pocket. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He sends this one to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Whew, I think the coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space, and if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
Jackson now on 3rd. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
4th down.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, Allen. On the move, headed right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Caught by the open man. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st down, Bill.
Throwing here, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Penny running out of the gun. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 3 yards that time. They're left to figure out a 3rd and 15.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 4th down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. They'll go. Allen. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First down throw for Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. Has his man. It's Mixon. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Throwing deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down. Allen throwing again. Got a man. Tanyan has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. To throw again, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here. Allen on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Allen going to throw again. He finds him beyond the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down. 24 yards, and it's a 1st down. To the air again, Allen. This ball's caught by Tanyan. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Again, Allen to the air. The throw is caught. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. That one right down the middle. And the Bills cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, chop 60, chop 60. Hut.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Thrown on the run, deep down that left side. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens continue dominating in our opening half. Tucker on for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Let's go. 18 back.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And the Ravens have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the Bills' 18-yard line.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. And it's the Bills taking over on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught by his back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Able to hit Tanyan, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Dumped off to his running back. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Allen on third down. Diving right side, got it! Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10, here's Allen. Able to get it to Mostert. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
That's Jones working the sideline, complete. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. All right, set now, first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it second and goal. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills chop some of the lead off before the half. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go.
A final throw before the break. He's on the move. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. They give to Penny up the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Here's Allen. Got a man. Tanyan has it. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Penny. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's Penny again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down. Play action now with Allen. Finds his fullback. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over after the interception. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Allen to throw. And they pick him off again. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Raymond on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. They've got first down from the 31. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. That one's cut along the left sideline. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Has the connection to Jones. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well,
this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again, following the sack. Has it at the 7. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
Play action now with Jackson. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Ready.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Go.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Offense up to the line fast. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This finds Mostert. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Escapes the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He fires one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen. Able to hit Tanyan, complete. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like...
And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
79 Bronco.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Jackson's gonna throw again. Flush down out to his left. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, Only an incompletion, so they get it back. Second down coming up. And again, it's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about...
And the defender comes away with it. And the Bills have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Gets this one to Patrick. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Allen now on 1st down. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Again, Allen to the air. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's trying another one deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Here we go, set. Cut 19. Cut 19. Let go.
Jackson yet again. He's throwing deep to the left side. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. 1st down throw for Allen. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. This ball's caught by Tanyan. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for and you go out and execute.
On first down, Allen. Finds his back complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. To throw again, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. Got to figure out this third down here. Allen. Forced out to his right. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. All right, 1 more snap to play here. Desperation time here on 4th. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.